Pottermore sorting quiz again, and I got Ravenclaw like every single time that I've honestly taken it. And I wanted to kind of research and figure out more about the test, and my main goal was that I wanted to find out how likely it is that with my answers, I'm going to get Ravenclaw. Now, this turned out to be a huge ordeal, like a lot more complicated than I kind of thought it would. I know that there's resources out there, I was checking some of them, and the problem is, like, none of them are exactly perfect. And then the other problem is that there are 9,720 versions of the test. So obviously I wasn't able to hand calculate all of the outcomes that I would get on the 9,720 versions of the test. I kind of want to do that sometime later, but I just did not have time for it. That's like a lot of work. 9,000. From everything that I've looked up this week, there's tons of information, and I could make multiple videos, and that was just like skimming the surface of all of the different research other people have done on the Pottermore test. So for this video, in order to keep it brief, I think what I'm going to do is 1, show you my answers to the quiz with all of the Pottermore questions, and then 2, use one of the resources that I know of to see whether my answers are the ones that give you points for Ravenclaw or not. And then maybe in the future I'll be able to make some more videos with the resources that I have found as well. So I will just grab my laptop so I can take the quiz. So I've just gone to one of the copies of the full Pottermore sorting quiz on GoToQuiz, and I'll just go through all of my answers. I've thought about them a bit in the past, and I'm pretty attached to most of my answers. Just there's a few where I'm kind of on the fence, but I've kind of chosen which one I'm going to stick with from now on. Okay, so how would you like to be known in history? The wise. Which of the following would you most hate people to call you? Ignorant. Given the choice, would you rather invent a potion that would guarantee you wisdom? After you've died, what would you most like people to do when they hear your name? Miss you but smile. Once every century, the Flutterby bush produces flowers that adapt their scent to attract the unwary. If it lured you, it would smell of fresh parchment. 4 boxes. I like the gleaming jet black one with the mark of Merlin. Instrument is piano. 4 goblets. I like the one with the silver foaming sparkly liquid. Enchanted garden. This is the one of the ones where I'm kind of like on the fence about, because I like the pool one, and that's the one I used to go with, but now I think I'm more into the statue. I think the statue of an old wizard with a strange twinkling eye is definitely what I'd go with nowadays, so I'm going to stick with that one. Which would I say first? I always do the records, the book, and then the cure. Which would you rather be praised? Which of the following do you find it most difficult to deal with? Hunger. What are you most looking forward to learning at Hogwarts? Everything. And then I chose part 1. Any power I would want to change my appearance at will. I'm excited to study more people. And I would tell the truth to Flitwick. And I like the cobbled street with buildings. And then if a muggle confronts me, I would ask them why they think I'm a witch. And then if I hear a cry while I'm walking down the street, I would withdraw and wait and mentally prepare. And then crossing the bridge, I would try to confuse the troll and get us to pass without having to fight. Frightening me is the standing somewhere very high, and there's no handholds or footholds. And then picking one from these, stars, moon or stars is stars, river forest would be river, dawn or dusk would be dawn, black or white is white, left or right is right, heads or tails, that's tails. So let's submit my answers and see what this one says. Okay, so this one says I'm 77% Ravenclaw, which is fairly high. The thing with this test and all of the other ones out there, other than the actual Pottermore one, is that they don't have the same weight to all of the answers as Pottermore, and so they're different. Like, I already actually took this one when I was, like, finalizing what I wanted my answers to be. And I took another one that's the exact same quiz, just different weights to the answers, and that one I got 88% Ravenclaw. Now, I think this is the actual one that I've taken before, where it's 88% Ravenclaw, and then like all in the 20 and 30% of everything else. What I am surprised about is that Slytherin was my second on both of these quizzes this time. In the one I took with you, it was actually 51% Slytherin, which usually Hufflepuff is my secondary house, and usually they're a lot closer to each other, like in the 20%. So that's really interesting. I am for sure the least a Gryffindor, so I'm not surprised about that being at the bottom. But anyway, like I said, these ones are not perfectly accurate to what Pottermore would even give you. Anyway, I had fun with this. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did enjoy it, give me a like on this video. And don't forget to subscribe. You can do that by clicking here. Check out my other videos. Up here is the video I did last week, taking the Pottermore test again. And down here is a playlist of all my Harry Potter videos. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next Monday. Bye!